big update as well in November. Where was it? Where Winds Meet, also releasing in November. It's going to be a crazy November, but that leaves us with right now, which is why we're on New World. So Nighthaven, of course, came out. I have not. So here's where we're at with Nighthaven. You might be able to see I am level what? Level 58. So Nighthaven's been out all week. And I am nowhere near their content. And the reason for that is simple, actually. It's just that I have, every time I've been able to play, there's been a queue. So for everyone that talks about how New World is dead, I have been unable to get in. So I don't know that it's dead, as people might say. Luckily, this morning, though, there is no queues early in the morning. So here we are. But yeah, so we're going to keep running towards hopefully getting to the content that we are hopeful to play. And that is Nighthaven. So, all right. I did pop on already a little bit this morning just to make sure I could actually get in. And here we are. But yeah, we're going to play around in Nighthaven. I thought about going back to Blue Protocol a little bit. So because I've not been able to get into New World because of the queue at night, I did actually decide I did play a little bit of Blue Protocol despite what I might have said on stream about the game. Oh look, we got invisible nuts again. But I'm still holding off. I don't want to, you know, if I'm going to play Blue Protocol again, I'm going to give it a fair shot. And you know, it's still building up to where it needs to be. So, but I will say, we might do Blue Protocol next weekend. Sort of depends. Like I said, November is going to be a super busy day, or super busy week. Day, yeah, month. For gaming. So I don't know how we're going to pick what we do. I guess we're technically a Ashes of Creation typically podcast, but so we'll see. I've heard so many mixed things about New World. Mixed things, but New World is still what I go back to every time. Hey man, it's been. I was just saying I've spent all week trying to get in. Oh, Blue Protocol. Wait, what? Anyways, I'm not sure. What I was saying with Blue Protocol though, or sorry, God, New World. I've been unable to log in because of queues. So it's been New World's been busy. And from what I can tell, people are enjoying a lot of what they're doing. All right, I'm going to grab some of these herbs actually while we're here. I know I shouldn't be stopping to harvest. I need to just get up to my level. But yeah. But we'll see about Blue Protocol later. But again, November, we got Ion 2, we got Ashes of Creations update, we got Sword of Justice, and then we have Where Winds Meet. So it's going to be an incredibly busy November of trying to figure out what we want to do from a stream perspective with the 2 days a week that we have. So I think we'll obviously give Ashes of Creation a go, just because that's what we've really built a lot up over the last year. But my character, I'm continuing with this idea that it's just a dumb brute. We have basically everything in strength. So 300 strength, 5 intelligence. That is, who says you can't roleplay a little bit in New World? We're just here to bash some heads in. I played New World at launch to 60 and a bunch of weapons mastered along with trade skills max. It's fun. Yeah. You know, the game and from everything, I've not been able to play yet, but everybody that I've talked to with Nighthaven is really enjoying it a lot. So I'm excited to, all right, we got a couple of things hitting us and I was not paying attention. So I'm gonna come down here real quick and actually eat some food and stuff that I should have been already used. I will say crossing this threshold into Ebon Scale, things have gotten a little bit, not necessarily harder, but they definitely hit harder, which has made me question my decision to not really put much into stamina, but we'll see. Oh man, I keep hitting. So New World uses E to interact. Blue Protocol uses F to interact, and I keep mixing up which keys are doing what. So, but hopefully we'll get, I think we'll obviously get at least to 60. I want to really get through this story quest, so we're not doing any side projects or anything like that. We're just trying to work our way through really to get to the Nighthaven stuff. And you just can't, you probably can. I've not been able to log in to do it. It's not too bad, except occasionally I'm hitting my F key, so I'm charging at nothing. If you wonder why that happens. Why can't games just get together and, you know, pick one thing? All right. This is New World. Yes, it is New World. I know a lot of people have feelings about New World. It's turned into a solid game. Really can't complain much about it right now. Other than the queue. Been asking my friends, oh man, my camera went dead. What is going on? I literally... we had no problems with this last week. All right, we're going to try to fix this. Well, we will fix this. But I had talked about getting rid of the Elgato software. Well, actually just the Elgato cam in total. Because it constantly goes out like this. But I changed some power settings last week. Right there, we're back at least. Hoping that that would address some of the issues, and it seemed to last week, but apparently not. Apparently we are still having issues, so I don't know. Elgato has been kind of a pain in the ass to use. My biggest complaint about this game is that the gear and everything has always felt very lacking. I think they put in some gear sets and some stuff unless you pay for skins. I mean, that's a fair point. Yeah. It's never fun when some of the best looking stuff, clearly the encouragement is to pay for it. We also rarely block on this character. We're just going to come in and beat things down. I have not paid for anything skin-wise, actually, in New World. Myself. I will say they have some pretty nice looking stuff. Actually, I did look this morning at some of the new stuff. I mean, I don't mind developers selling skins, but I would agree that hopefully you can offer similar looking things that people can play to get. So what's that? Extreme? Like iffy? How you doing? Has anyone ever told you you look like a firefighter? Do you think? Actually, no. Is it the mustache? People comment on the mustache though. How do I grab those guys? Combat in the game is great. They're very satisfying. Yeah, no, it's been fun. I do like the need to actually like try to block at times. So even though I'm talking, damn, why am I stuck on a tree? Even though I mentioned like I'm just going in and trying to beat things down, that is the character. I do like that you have to actually use some thought in your combat. So swinging a big axe is nice. Got you on time for once. What's up, Triple? Yeah, it's early. We have not been able to. I've not been able to log in at all this entire week for New World because of queues. So I was hoping that this, this morning and tomorrow morning we would have been able to actually explore Nighthaven a little bit, but we'll see if we get there or not. So the weekends like this are really the only time I stream or play, even in the mornings. Otherwise, I would be at work at this point. So during the week, the only time I have actually to play is in the evening or nighttime. And the queues were like 4,000 something. At the start. Now, I will say yesterday when I tried to jump in, they were... it was like 1,500. All right, what's going on? Okay. It's like, why is it not updating?
I didn't expect to see you back among us so soon.
Like it bigger than we know. What do I work as? I'm a physician, actually. How's the exploration in the game? Right now, I'm not exploring. To be blunt, I'm just going straight through. Sorry, straight through the story quest. The hell? All of a sudden I can't talk. I'm dying. Not really. Explore. This is New World. I will say, exploration-wise, every zone looks really good when you're running around through here. And there are encouragement things to encourage you to explore. These are all mount quests. So you actually do level up your mount. I can show you. And do quests for it. So you have to run loops, basically, time things. We all die someday. That is very true. We do all die someday. Be prepared for it because it will come for you. Yeah, we can get super, super philosophical and talk about how much of the world's problems are based in the fact that people do not accept the idea that they will die one day, or it makes them scared. Anyways, this is New World. So much would. The world would be better if we all just realized we would die one day. There's also double experience, so it's kind of your rested experience idea. So that's helped us get through. I was actually 57 when I logged in this morning. Played for about 30-40 minutes prior to starting the stream. Wait, am I harvesting the wrong thing? What am I supposed to do? Collect wood from the environment. All right. Isn't that what I'm doing? Yeah. Gather thread. Okay. But yes, I am a doctor who loves video games. I probably put around 80 hours in this game, but it was probably a year ago before mounts and stuff. Oh yeah, back before mounts and probably before we could swim. Is that right too? Back when you would drown. I mean, they just rushed. I wish they had given, you know, when they made the decision to switch over from PvP focus to PvE focus, they really needed to give the developers another year or two to make the game work, and they just didn't. And that's why they failed so hard at the start. Like, if you release this now, as it is now, as a brand new game, I think it would be super successful. Well, it'd be pretty successful. And but yeah, when you release a game that's PvE and you have no mounts, you're not able to swim, you just drown. People didn't like it. Understandably. All right, what do we just pick up? I'm not even putting in gems or anything at this point. Just going straight for small power gains. I'm a big PvE focused player, so yeah, PvP I didn't mess with. Yeah, and I will say, unfortunately, most of the end game of New World recently has been PvP as well. Basically all of the end game. So Nighthaven hopefully changes that, which gives PvE players a reason to kind of stick around a little bit. Yeah, you can swim. Finally, it took them a long time. You know, I think there's a lot of updates in New Haven that I think people will enjoy. Now, some of it seems to be pretty basic stuff, but again, they just didn't have it in the game to start with. So, I'm a bad guy. I appreciate the follow, and I love that name. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. I am a bad guy. Is there more PvE in game? Yeah, there's, yes, but I do not like PvP. That's why I stopped playing the game. Yeah, it's getting much better in this expansion. So there's like some 3-man mini dungeon type stuff that I really wanted to play. What the hell? All right, who's still shooting me? Oh, he's down there. Oh, we got multiple. Okay. Maybe I should start using the hammer, the war hammer, a little bit. Son of a bitch. Missed. I like the big weapons. Some people, I think, feel like it's maybe a little overdone, but thoroughly enjoyed them. Dungeons used to be annoying getting all the keys. Yeah, it really has, I think, been made to a much better game. I've not played any of the new Nighthaven stuff yet, so I can't really comment on how they play outside of what they've talked about. That's just because the queues have not let me in. During the week, I have a pretty limited time to be able to play anything, and it just yeah, I can't sit in a queue for, you know, if I sit in a queue for 2 hours, I don't have any time to play, so I just move on to some other stuff. But luckily, when we stream so early in the morning, was not challenging to, and I didn't have anything actually at all this morning. No queue at all. Oh, what is goats and bear? Why are they not fighting each other? Why are they fighting me? You know, I don't know why they've spent all week not expanding the servers. So I don't know if they don't want to have to mess with server mergers. Like if there's the expectation, well, I guess you can kind of expect really no matter how good your game is. For the most part, I think it's typical for, you know, populations to drop down after you release something nice and new and shiny. So I think they're really trying to resist getting more people in. Am I going the right way? Yeah. And that's kind of happened. Like I said, the initial queues when I was trying to join was like over 4,000, but here recently they've been more like 1,500. So thoughts on Ashes of Creation? Oh, that's a complex topic. Any specific thing you're looking for? I still have a lot of hope for Ashes. You know, I think that it can still be something that's quite amazing, but I'm just not sure what's going to happen with the game. Is this game better now? Oh, hell yeah. It's a lot better now. Do you already own it? What I would tell anyone that already owns the game, actually, they've made everything free. So they had Rise of the Angry Earth as an update and, you know, had charged people for that. It is now free, part of the base game. So if you already own it, you might as well just go ahead and download an update, see what it's like. I started Monday and just completed the new expansion yesterday. Easily the most difficult story in any MMO. It's great. The story does seem to be, I think, actually pretty decent story. You know, just took time, I guess, to... Oh man, I was supposed to suck him in. What happened there? I guess you can't really get through the spin that they do there. But Ashes is something, you know, I think ultimately we're going to understand the overall trajectory of Ashes come November. With their Harbinger update in November, I think we're going to really get a much better understanding of where they're at and where they're going to go. So I think it just went free. Yeah. Yeah, so you might... no, you don't have to pay for any expansions. Yeah, they made the Rise of the Angry Earth free. And I don't think anybody expected them to do that, actually. I'm pretty sure they just announced it. Because then what they also did, credit to Amazon, was they anyone that had bought the expansion and prep for this expansion, they refunded their money. So credit to them for giving people money back. People are mauled in about a specific boss in Nighthaven story. Oh, really? I've not looked at all. This week was a busy day, or a busy week at work, so. My daughter's in soccer season as well, so. There's a lot going on. Yeah, it was a big one. You know, giving their money back. I will say they did that before. So when New World first was announced, you paid to get in early. Or there was something that I paid for early on, and they actually refunded money. So, Noble, I appreciate the follow. Oh, the hell? Oh, we get more attribute points. I haven't spent them yet. What am I waiting on? What should we go up? I feel like, am I squishy? Should I just keep going with strength? Let's just push it to 350. Actually, let's just try to get to 110, and then we'll kind of push up full from there. I don't know that it really helps much with getting like an extra 100 health points, but I guess it's might as well try back. Didn't get any money back. When did you buy? I don't remember the exact date. I want to say it was with I want to say it was within 30 days, but I don't remember for sure. I want to go this way. I'd be surprised if they didn't give you your money back if you met the criteria for it. But I wonder how much of this and a lot of the updates, a lot of the things they're doing is in prep for Lord of the Rings. because it feels like Amazon really didn't want to put anything into this game for so long, and now all of a sudden they've sort of changed direction and are. No, so I wonder how much of it is wanting to get new systems and things in place for Lord of the Rings. Why did that not stun him? Or I guess it did. I was supposed to knock him down. All right, where the hell am I going? With what Amazon has been able to do with the New World, I'm actually hyped for their... Yeah, I've been excited about their Lord of the Rings potential. You know, we've not heard anything, which is... I guess it is what it is, but... I think the last we heard, they were still trying, anything publicly anyways, they were still trying to figure out kind of how they wanted to present everything. But I will say, outside of Ashes of Creation, the Lord of the Rings, the new Lord of the Rings MMO, and then Light No Fire are probably my two biggest. Wait, what is going on? My two biggest things I'm looking forward to.
You are welcome in Ebonscale Reach, Soul Warden.
I pretty much just restarted. I'd started from the, I had alpha tested New World. So, I mean, I've kind of been around it, like alpha tested back when it was PvP and on the beach and stuff.
We must ring the celestial bell.
But, I mean, I've spent the last year, basically, kind of just streaming Ashes of Creation, talking about Ashes of Creation. So, this was a new character. They were started up. Leveling goes very, very fast. I will say, if you just follow the main story quest line, like I've not even done anything else. Yeah, no, it's. I've always been one that, I mean, I to be fair, I've never had a problem with New World. I know there's a lot of people out there that just really like to crap on the game a lot. Usually it's the Ashes of Creation, some of their community, and because they try to use it as an example of how removing PvP made the game fail, because of course Ashes of Creation is supposed to be a PvP game. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But I disagree with that. I don't think that's actually accurate. All right, where in the hell am I going? You know, when you look at New World, their start, I mean, they had what, like just under 1 million concurrent at the very start. So it's not like people weren't interested. This game is straight gas, but life just made it to where I couldn't keep playing. Yeah, life does that, man. Doesn't it suck? Why can't we all just get to a point where, you know, do what you want to do? All right, I think I'm missing stuff here. What am I doing? All right, I'm talking too much. That's what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but anyways, but back to what I was saying. I really don't think the switch from free-for-all PvP to a PvE game is what caused New World to have problems. I think it was a lot of other stuff. They just needed more time, and they weren't given more time. So, I'll never play New World because an MMO with only 6 abilities will never interest me. Feels bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see that. I mean, any of us, especially old school MMORPG players, are used to the yeah, the multiple hotbars of stuff. I will say, despite the fact that it is a more limited skill set, it still feels good on the combat side. But I mean, I can understand. Do you play Guild Wars 2 at all, or have you? Curious how you feel about that as an MMO. That it feels kind of in between. It obviously has more skills than New World, but far less than like EverQuest 2 or something like that. How did I miss? Just so lovingly caressed my axe up the side of his skin there. Just a little love tap. Never really tried, but from my understanding, many classes can switch between different forms, which give them tons of abilities. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'd still say it's in the middle as far as what you have in your skill bar. I've decided to try and experience as many Halloween type events this month as I can. So I don't normally play Guild Wars 2, but I was in it last night. Just messing around. It's okay. Guild War 2's main issue is just how ugly it is. I can't get into the game that looks that bad. I mean, I will say I was a little... It does show its age. I will say that's accurate. But I mean, I don't typically mind too much, but yeah, this is New World. We're trying to make our way up to the Nighthaven stuff if we can. I've not been able to log in due to queues, so we're using our morning time to try to quickly get up and level. But we just burned through all of our 2x experience boost, so we'll see how far we get this morning. Not sure. Still a relatively good looking game. Tried getting into it, but didn't feel it. I can play WoW Classic, and the graphics don't bother me. Guild Wars 2 just happens to be ugly with the style that aged terribly. It is. I mean, it is a different. It is certainly different. I will say that. Yeah. Right. Am I going up or down? Which way? Guess up. I'll say the event the stuff I was doing yesterday was kind of, I don't know, it was okay. It felt, I don't know what you expect to get out of MMO Halloween events, but it didn't necessarily feel super good. What's this axe? What did we get? 580. That's a tad bit better, I guess. What the hell? Might as well. All right. What's going on here? There we go. I've been trying to get in, stuck in a queue, 6900. What server are you on? Yeah, it was, I couldn't, you know, we started streaming this last weekend. to the plan was to get ready for Nighthaven, but yeah, I've not been able to do anything with it because of oh, you're on Valhalla too. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I've not been able to do anything with it because it's a queue. This morning there was no queue. It jumped right in. Is there a queue right now? Yeah, you should try now if you haven't. I mean, there really was no queue this morning. It's a rough build to level up with. Yeah, we're trying. We're just. I mean, I'm being dumb, kind of. I enjoy it. We're playing a dumb brawler, basically. I mean, look at my all strength, nothing else. What we're gonna do. Can you? I don't know what that means. I don't know what do you want? Oh, come on, I'm stuck. MMO events, holiday events are kind of meh. Yeah. I mean, Guild Wars 2 really was, but I'm going to try to get into as many as I can. Shit. Sorry. But part of why I'm doing Axe and Warhammer is because I'm just pumping everything up into strength, and that works for both. So perform the ritual to ring the celestial bell. All right, where am I going? Oh, it's right here. You're a healer. I usually do main heal everything I do. Bruiser's fun. Spent over $1 million on my bruiser reset before the new expansion for PvP and Wars. Damn, how'd you get that much money? I do. You know what else I tried? Fellowship. Man, I got some feelings about Fellowship.
Now here's the ringing of the. You have proven yourself a capable. That would be expected of before you.
As a healer, that shit sucked. And maybe I just need to learn some of their goals, or how you do it. But my very first group trying to heal would click on the tank, and the UI at least would show that I had the tank highlighted. And then I would go to heal and it'd heal me. Like the only way I could fix that was to actually click on the tank in the middle of the fight, not on any kind of icon. I don't know. It was weird. I also don't like that you have to sit and my son thrived. I also don't like it in Fellowship, like I'm sitting there for 5 minutes waiting for a group or whatever, however long it is, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, like and there's nothing else to do. Like I think if anything, that's where Fellowship might fail. How am I liking the event? You mean the Halloween stuff, or but with Fellowship, I think if that's the biggest downside to me. Like if you can't get into automatic queues and you have to sit around and wait for so long. I've not done it yet here. Not in New World. I did spend last night in Guild Wars 2 trying to kind of explore what they were doing.
Would be stronger.
But I'll do that here. Right now, the main thing I want to do is just try to level up. What's up, Grumpy? What do you mean? What is this chat? Are you talking about on screen? Play alone, it's still fun. Yeah, I do a lot of solo stuff. I'll heal groups and things, but I haven't touched my DPS set yet since the expansion. I will say I wasn't sure how much I would like healing in New World, but it's been, obviously I'm not healing now, but when I have healed, I feel like it's gotten better. I saw one person ask, but I don't think the whole chat is. Yeah, I'm just trying to ignore things.
Travel far under Empress Zhou's rule, but Ling Yun has whispered
Grumpy.
you seek to heal Liang? Then you choose to shoulder a burden the weight of which you are wholly ignorant.
I don't think that person's even still in here.
Mind and soul to this same effort when I served the Empress. Yes.
I just like it alone, less drama.
During my time.
Yeah. Sorry, we're also skipping this story. I don't know if anybody cares or not, but I can always come back and experience that later. All right, what am I doing? All right, heading out. Yeah, there was no queue this morning. Discord is wild when we were playing. My original characters were out west. A lot of the folks that I've traditionally played with are on the west coast, but this one's on east. So nice mustache, thank you. I had a full beard, and over the summer I had to cut it off because it was just too damn hot, but kept the stash, at least for now. I will say I think my wife is growing tired of it, so. I thought I could jump up there. Apparently not. All right. This is New World. Just need the mullet. Yeah, I think there's only so much I can do with my job. So. Although to be fair, I don't know that anybody would say anything to me. If I did it, came in with a mullet, but. All right, jump. I think stuck. What's he doing? Looks like Enshrouded. Is it on Steam? New World? New World's on Steam, yeah. I would say it plays nothing like Enshrouded, though. All right, dude. Jump. Oh my god. Thank you. What's up, Neth? How you doing? It would have turned him. It's on Steam, PS5, and Xbox. Yeah. I mean, it's a good, solid game. You're going to get a lot of people that try to tell you it's a shit game, but most of those people, frankly, have not played in a long time and don't know what they're talking about. Oh, mount up. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's actually good advice. Appreciate that. You get tired, haven't slept yet? Yeah, I can't do that, man. My brain needs sleep. I don't sleep super well, but all the time, but when my brain is ready to be done, like it's done. It will force itself asleep, so randomly getting an interview. Oh, you are? I had played super early on Is that something you play regularly? Oh shit! Thought I had my axe. I have not played that game for I don't even know how long. How many years has it been out? Neth. All right, what's on my ass? Releasing a new D&D book. Got the chance to. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look for that. Oh, easiest reference for this chat. There you go. Maybe not a shit game, but not a good MMO. I mean, all depends on what you want, right? I'm very much I'm not gonna shit on your opinions, but I'll certainly express my own. Like, I'm never gonna call someone out for liking something I don't like, but shit. I will say these feel much more stacked. Close to each other than in other areas. I feel like I'm getting a lot more things that come at me at 3 or 4 at a time than previous areas. Is the flail more? I have not played with the flail this go around. I've only been on the two-handed axe and the big boy. Have you played the new area? No, man. That was the goal, right? We started streaming this last weekend, with the goal of being able to do Nighthaven with you all this weekend. I have not been able to get past the queue. So the weekends, you know, I stream early, but during the week, like my playtime's going to be in the evening because of work and stuff. So I've just not been able to get past the queue. Like the time that I have, you know, by the time I wait on an hour, 2 hour queue, like my game time's done. All right, that's weird. So hopefully we'll get there. Island VG is a fun DPS support build. I'll certainly try it out. I'm just gonna jump. Actually, we'll help this person out. Maybe. I do want to eventually just largely heal. If you play Halloween event, get the one-handed sword that heals on kills. It's good. Oh, okay. Any recommendations for a healing class? You mean other than just your life staff? You know, we weren't originally was actually, oh damn. All right, hold up. As the sun comes up behind me, I gotta adjust some camera settings. I'm not in an ideal setting for here we go. I don't know, maybe y'all don't want to see my ugly ass face. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, New World wasn't even necessarily the plan this month. It was Blue Protocol. And man, Blue Protocol just crushed me last weekend. Rough. Real talk, what is New World's aesthetic? I thought it was conquistador shit, but I mean, yeah, it's evolved over time for sure. I will say, I think, you know, when I look at a game like Ashes of Creation, I don't think you can't look at it it looks like every other game in UE5. When you look at New World, I will say, you know, it's New World. Like you just know it, from how it looks, right? Which is, that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to like how it looks, but I think it's good that they have their own style. Dude, he's far, far away. What's going on here? All right, we're just gonna... Shit. Is Void Gauntlet's a tanky weapon? It can be. All right, who's shooting at me here? Z, I appreciate the follow. Baby SM, I also appreciate the follow. All right, I saw something about Ashes. Any news on Ashes of Creation new update? Not a thing, man. They have largely... it's almost like... I don't think Steven has talked in chat, Discord chat, in a while now. So hopefully that means they're just sort of, hard at work. But we've not heard anything about the update. They did, they tested, oh damn it, what's his name? The dragon. I just completely lost track of my brain. But anyways, they did test one of the raid encounters that they had disabled. I tested on PTR, thought they fixed it, put it back to live, and immediately had to cut it out again and go back to testing because of some exploit that was found. So I don't know. We'll see what comes from November. November's going to be a super busy month. So have I tried Throne and Liberty? Yes. Not, it's okay. Not my full-time game. I love that pole breaks their shield. Oh yeah, I have played Neverwinter. I think it's actually a pretty solid game too. This game's not bad. I mean, Neverwinter is a pretty solid game. So, where are you from? I'm in Tennessee. I wondered if you wouldn't be able to jump. Yeah, that was kind of that little broken. We found a pathing issue. All right, dude, jump up there, please. Thank you. Where are you going? I'm right freaking behind you. Now I got a guy behind me. I thought I dodged. But back to Ashes of Creation. We've really not heard anything. I do think, November is going to tell us a lot. Equally, I think if they decide to delay, that's also going to tell us a lot. So, Stephen finally ran with the money. I don't think there is any money. I was honestly disappointed with Throne and Liberty. I think a lot of people are right now, for sure. I think a lot of the folks, even people that spend a lot of time in, have moved on. I've not played enough of it to sort of throw out ideas for why people might have moved on. Now, I will say I've been told by some people that played it a lot that it kind of turned into this thing where like the big guilds ran everything. So if you weren't in a big guild, like, just was not a fun game to play. Now, I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but that's what people that have played it have kind of said to me. So, Throne and Liberty in game isn't that great, but I still play it. That's good. But yeah, November. So in November we get all right, so let me try to remember all this. November 7th, I think it is. Sword of Justice, which I tested myself. I think it's a pretty solid game. Has some very interesting sort of ideas with the AI and NPCs remembering things and how they interact with you. Then after that, I think is Where Winds Meet, which is another one that's a very interesting idea of blending sort of single player, but then also MMO. So you should read about it. Actually, Where Winds Meet looks really freaking cool. Ashes of Creation has its update, I think, just after that. And then Ion 2 is after that. So I don't know what we're going to do stream-wise. Ah, shit.
By the light, I have a pit in my stomach. Let me see. I believe. As the ingredients combined into this, the princess location is a
Also waiting on Light No Fire, 100%. Did you see Sean's tweet with a door? And everyone trying to figure out what that means? You have the most vivid blue eyes I've ever seen. I appreciate that. Best thing about me. The only thing nice. And they are blue. I don't have any sort of colored contacts in or anything. I played ESO a little bit, not a ton. I've played it some. Shit, where'd he go? All right, I don't like how mobile you are. I think ESO, the main thing that I think about when I think of ESO as I have played through it is the story.
I have done all I can to ensure its success, and I do appreciate. I give the one.
I think that's been one that and when I wanted to go back and play something just for a story, it usually has been that game. All right, what are we doing? Oh, down here. Is this a trial? Yeah, it's a little trial. All right. We'll see how stupid I am with this.
good.
The Tormented Prince.
Those protective
What do I have a reward-wise to claim?
He inhales the
Oh.
incense. Proceed with care.
Use skills or heavy attacks to immobilize. I mean, I'm using skills. What am I? Oh, do I need to? So I'm trying to understand, what is this? All right, what am I supposed to be doing here? It says use skills or heavy attacks to immobilize. We were doing that. This is a New World. All right, what am I missing? I'm missing something. Do I just got to keep swinging at it? Ah, there it goes. All right.
Careful, Warden. I'll find more incense from above.
All right, why can't I break? There we go. Oh, that's weird. Where did the where did his health bar go? Do I need to push him back? Collect the things on the ground. But I ran over him. It wouldn't let me do anything. Oh, I see. It's just, I gotcha. I'm used to, but I'm still trying to understand why it says collect, or use heavy attacks. Oh, there we go. So I'm used to having to push the E. I guess that's not. I gotcha. Where's the scrim? Okay. All right. I'm learning. I told you I'd be stupid. All you gotta do is knock him down. Yeah. That's what I'm trying. It says to use your skills. Actually, let's switch to the Warhammer. It has a knockdown. I mean, we're swinging, man. I don't know. It says use skills or heavy attacks to... All right, so I have to run over it first, maybe? Blade, I appreciate the follow. I will say one thing I dislike with heavy armor is how I don't get to roll. I feel like the dodge mechanic is pretty slow.
I think we've done all we can with this method.
All right, is that it? Whatever. We're done. So I'm curious come November, like what is everyone's how many of you are actually Ashes of Creation people? How many are excited for the I want to almost said expansion content drop coming out? I guess that's what we'd call it. How many people are going to do Ion 2?
Incredible.
I was not because I thought it would. I couldn't read Korean, but apparently you'll be able to have an English version if you install their, what is it, Purple, which is their launcher, NCSoft's launcher. That boss was confusing when I did it. It took me 20 minutes to even figure it out. Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep swinging. I don't know. Eventually he stopped. All right, I'm gonna go down to this fast travel first. Waiting on Once Human to come to console. I've spent a little bit of time in Once Human. It's also, I think, a pretty underrated game. Of course, you have to really like shooters, but you know, the survival aspects. It's probably not a game that wins awards, but it's, you know, pretty solid experience. Waiting on the Ashes update before I try. Hopefully they reduce the price. I'm pretty sure they're going to. I'm also pretty sure they're going to wipe the servers. For many, many reasons, but one of them, I think part of why they are not interacting much anymore with the active community right now is because they know they're going to probably wipe the servers. And they know they're probably going to reduce the price, so they're going to get a whole lot of new people in. This is New World. One of the things that I think actually speaks to that, so I guess there is a new unintended recipe that I forget if it's like a heroic recipe for an armor piece or armor set, I think, that accidentally got introduced to a journeyman tier crafting station. Yeah, this is New World. Like completely unintended, completely throws power balance off, stuff like that. And, you know, in the past, we've sort of been told, you know, don't do this, you're exploiting, you know, we'll ban you. But the message direct from CM yesterday was, oh yeah, we recognize that that's not working as intended, but go ahead, feel free. We're not going to punish you. So to me, that means that they 100% intend to wipe the servers. Because if you're going to keep those servers going, like you would not be letting people introduce armor that is not meant to be in the world yet, but they are. And they said, nah, go for it. Haven't played this forever. Is rifle and rapier still good? I am not a fire. I love your name, Johnny Cage, but I am not a fighter. I could if I wanted to, maybe. I would actually try to learn. I love learning. I don't know how much. I'd probably get my ass kicked though. I've not really played much of the rifle and rapier, so it's hard for me to tell you what it's like with the updates and changes. I think yes. I think the answer is yes, but. I rock the flail and life staff. Yeah, the life staffs will eventually go. That's my plan. And they got a long aggro range. And I'm starting to feel very, very squishy also. Oh, you know what? I had... Where'd it go? I don't know, guys. All my ashes of creation friends out there. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's super, super difficult right now. I'm not upset that they're largely quiet, though. Why can't I scale this? Okay. Oh, damn. 4 of them? How'd that happen? All right, we're gonna... Jesus Christ, dude. What are you getting stuck on, man? Yep, we're in New World. New kind of New World. It's not really New World anymore. That's a terrible joke. All right, I don't want to be in the middle, man. I don't like taking it like that. How dare you break me? All right, where the fuck am I even going? How do I get up in that motherfucker? It wouldn't let me jump. Matthew, I appreciate the follow. All right. This feels a little wonky right here, man. It's all right, though. Jesus Christ, how'd he jump off? All right, so I can't jump in certain level water, I guess, if it's too high. There we go. Sebastian, I appreciate the follow as well. I had to look up New World. I accidentally swiped out of the app. Yeah, New World has an interesting story, for sure. Need to get rid of Execute and spec into Whirlwind. Does more damage overall when he gets overwhelmed. That's fair, yeah. I mean, actually, that's very good point. Overall, with moving into it, it does, because it does feel like a lot of the area is more, what do I want to say? Concentrated with things, so. Actually, we'll do this later, though. Do you have your own guild on the server? No, I am actually in a company with I don't know how many people know Richie SH from Ashes of Creation. It's just him and I. Richie's House of Pizza. You're more than welcome to join his company, however. Shit. Right, maybe I do need to go spec into Whirlwind. Yep, on Valhalla. Yeah, and grab well. Grab well. All right, once we get to a little bit less dense area, I'll just push some points around. That all is making sense with how this has changed a little bit, so. All right, where are we going? Still one of the best looking MMOs. Yeah. You know, there are people that will come in here and kind of comment that they don't like how it looks, but I would agree with you there. I actually think it's a pretty solid. I think it looks pretty solid. You know, and you also know it's New World. Like it has an art style that's pretty distinct. So. Man, this has slowed down though. We got 57 to 59 pretty fast with double XP. We've burned through that and now we're just now getting close to 60. Why do your eyes look like you're in Dune? I don't know. They're just blue. Didn't ask for it, but I'm glad it's there. Started over from scratch in season 10, having a good time in New World again. Oh, that's good. How you doing, John? It's been the one thing that people consistently have enjoyed or liked about me is my eyes, so I'm not gonna complain.
Son told me how many years it has.
Actually, my whole family has blue eyes, which makes sense, but Mine are I think the bluest out of all of them.
Liang is physically healthy. I scarcely believe it. Slow.
It's good to see Liang return to familiar surroundings.
All right. So let's do this first.
So Sun's found a role. I wanted to speak before you go. This has been exhausting on many levels.
It sure has been
helped-
exhausting. All right. So you all say going to Great Axe. So Whirlwind for the full. And what was else? Gravity Well. Is that the other one? Do you typically OGD or Jen? Do you just stay straight in Mauler? Do you add anything from Reaper? If you've seen Dune, it's a match. So I've done some Dune, but it sounds like that they're pretty blue-eyed. I'm just leveling, man. I ain't trying to do anything specific right now. I do like charge though. So I don't know. I'm just putting points wherever at this point. Someone in dungeons, the middle skill, and Reaper. Oh, so Reap. What's up, Lieutenant Dance? Oh, so yeah, you run something else. Well, let's just max this one out, and I don't even know. I don't really care right now, to be honest. I'm just trying to get through the content to the next one and then go from there. I don't even know that I stick with these long term. About to hop on New World. Hopefully you can get in. The Q monster has destroyed me. We'll just do this for now. Well, luckily we streamed so early in the morning. It was not hard to. I actually had no queue this morning, so. All right, where to? And of course, we have not did any fast travel yet. I'm not the Great Axe expert, but the general consensus: run grab to gather mobs together, then whirlwind them down. Ah, that makes sense. We'll do that. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you're in ads. Which loves the ads. Damn, do we really got to run that far? We're on Valhalla. So my OG character would have been West Coast, and I'm blanking on the name, but re-rolled here just to play with Richie. So this is New World. You can find it on Steam. Save the whetstones. I don't use them now. I guess because I haven't played in so long, it kicked me from my server. Valhalla's been busy, man. Like I really have not been able to get in this whole week. So the only reason that I was able to get in is because we started at 6 o'clock. Well, actually, yeah, We started streaming at 7, but I started actually playing a little after 6. So. Oh, is it full? Yeah. I know they will shut down new characters once servers reach a certain point, so I guess it makes sense if they wouldn't let you in. Say what? $80. Hold up. Hold up. Let me check something. That. Same issue here. I couldn't even get back to my server because it was full. Yeah. I mean, that's the deluxe edition. $60 for standard. You know what I'll say with that price? You know, you get all the expansion content free. So there was, what was it? Rise of Angry Earth. There was an expansion they had done that you had to purchase, but they've now made that free. So. Makes me select a new world. When I click on select world button, it has a character column that shows what characters you have on servers. Even shows my main on Valhalla. I mean, $60 for a game is fairly... I mean, do people feel like that's not like standard?
Hell's breath, what took you so damn long?
There's no sub.
Madness. The corrupted are here, and that harpy Isabella too. The prince and I kept the Tempest and her elite guards must have had.
I mean, you get a lot of content for $60.
You do that.
Oh no, you're right. I mean, not everyone has the same amount of money. So for some people, that could very well be quite a lot. Oh, okay. Why is everyone on my feed playing New World today? Well, thanks for hanging out with me. Probably just because of the expansion. There was a New World expansion, Nighthaven, that released last week. And so you probably have a lot of folks that are playing that. Everyone on your feed is playing Arc Raiders. I've thought about that, but I don't know, man. I'm sort of at a point of I'm kind of done with testing stuff that I'm not going to be able to keep playing for now. Yeah, it's an MMO. I don't know about this build for single target though. Trying to get weaponsmithing to 250 so I can make weapon matrices. It's been pretty rough, yeah. I've not done anything crafting wise really. Just trying to get up in level. Arc Raiders isn't my style of game. I was hoping it would be more like Division and kind of open world. We're on Valhalla. I'm not sure. It sounds like they're not accepting any new characters, though, from what everyone's saying. But yeah, I saw Arc Raiders was in open testing this weekend. Made $1 million just selling lumber in this game and then never played again. It's awesome. farm ore and stuff for hours. Spend like 4k gold and get 3 levels. I mean, for sure, the fastest way to level right now, though, if that's the goal, is just go through these story quests. Main story quest line. I wonder when he's drinking a potion, what if I pull him? Like, does that interrupt that? Like the big hammer. Weaponsmithing takes a lot of materials. One thing that I will say that I had disliked greatly about the marketing of New World. Yeah, this is New World. Is they talked a lot about how crafting was endless. And this and that, which sounded really, really good. Except for the fact that the reason it was endless was that everything was random. Now they've improved, I think, over time. But as a crafter, I don't know. The last thing I want is for everything to be random. It's endless because you never know what you're going to get. And it might take you 1,000 tries to actually get what you want. Crafting was supposed to be more like more. Yeah, no, it was endless because of ridiculous. Yeah, RNG. Exactly. I mean, and that I think also has gotten better with time, but from my early release experiences of New World, I think that's probably my biggest sort of pet peeve that they had that I did not like. Because I do want to craft. Crafting is sort of my main goal at this point in MMOs, more so than raiding or anything. Which is part of why Ashes of Creation frustrates me so much. Starting fresh, I've seen a lot of improvements to the crafting and gathering system. Gathering in New World is the best of any MMO. Oh yeah, no, the gathering, the way it feels, for sure. Yeah, no, gathering feels really good. All right, I just realized I can probably increase my yeah, experience game. A little bit. I love the sound effects, especially mining when it echoes. They've done shit. I think they've done sound super well. New World probably has some of the best sound in any game. Go in, complete dungeon, get item now. That's the best in spec. No room for improvement until updates. Oh, yeah, the added problem. Sorry, I missed the other comment of adding dungeons and set items. Like, well, yeah, how do you make crafting meaningful? I don't know. I'm so used to my other My other skills. CIA. I appreciate the follow. Excuse me. Should I be worried by that? Always go to storage. Yeah, that's usually what I'll try. I recognize that doing EXP gain probably is not like it's going to be super helpful long term. But what's up, Stunner? Tried to love this game, but the grind is crazy. What grind? I'm curious which part. Damn, man. Sneezing like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I have to say, are you talking about level grind or kind of what grind are you mentioning? Because leveling is actually super, super easy anymore. Mythical challenges. Add recipes, make them rewarding to find or earn, make it worthwhile to be a master in that skill. Yeah, we are finding, I will say, through the whole Ashes of Creation. I don't know how many of you just found me. We are traditionally, have been for the last year, about year or so, Ashes of Creation as our main sort of content. And yeah, crafting has been an interesting part of that experience. The sort of whole economy system. All right, why am I not hitting you? There we go. What the hell? Why did it not stun him? I'm super curious why my skills aren't working against this. Is there a reason? That was weird, man. Like nothing, like it was immune to stuns and all sorts of shit. Cool channel, I appreciate that. If games could figure out skill base to add to crafting to take away some of the random chance. I agree. I think for me, like if you're a crafter, you know, the better you, like the higher level, so the better your character gets at crafting, the less random that should be. How long did it take to go from 65 to 70? I'm not there yet, so I'm not sure. I don't think it's very long though. I did not get a chance to play at all this week because of the queues. Is the new world update worth getting back into? Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you already own the game, might as well. It's been a pretty solid experience, I would say. Oh, he totally blocked my pole. Did he grab a hold of the tent, maybe? Just kidding. All right. I guess we're supposed to go this way. Oh, they have grid and can't be CC'd or interrupted. Good to know. So he was a special boy. Special tiger. New World Combat is probably top 3 for me in terms of mechanics. Yeah, it feels, you know, at its core, it's a very simple process, right? For the most part, you have 3 skills. But when you throw in the blocking and the dodging and the way armor contributes, goddamn, what the... I would agree. Like there's a very intentional process, and so that makes it feel, I think, very pretty positive, despite the fact that you have 3 skills that you use. I just hit 65. I'm hopefully gonna get there. My goal is to be 65. By tomorrow, or by today, so that we can actually stream some of the new stuff. I just haven't been able to. Like, the queues killed it for me. So that's enough, but not too much. Has a good balance of ease of play and skill base. Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. And the choice between, yeah, heavy attacks and light attacks and all of that. I think it's definitely solid. What server are you on? How bad have the queues been for you? I am on Valhalla and they've been terrible. Now, during the week, I can only play in the evening or nighttime. So admittedly, it's also like the worst time to try to get in. Just started randomly queuing up for expeditions. Got a ton of EXP from them. I will say that just all I've done is the main story quest, and it's gone pretty fast. Which is interesting because we've also always had a long conversation about how long it should take to level in an MMO. You know, is it too fast getting to max in a week? Is that too fast? I don't know. Like it's a complex, nuanced conversation. You definitely have people that say it's fine and other people that say, no, it should take 2 months to get to max level. Where did that teleport me to?
I put my trust in you.
Wife and I did very little MSQ, did the mount races, a bunch of gathering, and got to level 40 fairly quickly.
It is me,
Silence! Whispers have long. I accepted.
Mother.
No.
I did that early. More customization for crafting, like a master blacksmith can customize the handle and head of a mace. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, we gotta fight this person. Is that it? All right. Oh shit! All right, gotta dodge that. Oh, damn. All right, so this is where trying to dodge and shit is kind of annoying. And heavy armor. What's the trick here? Anybody got any tips for me? Other than this dude that just came in and like immediately started beating the shit out of him. I guess he is level 67, isn't he? Well, that made it easy. This is no longer an MMO. That's true. It's marketed as an action RPG. That's a fair point. Fair point. I think if the whole game revolves around endgame, then fast low win is fine. Yeah, which is interesting because now we have a game that you can just go straight to endgame, right? Fellowship. We were talking about that earlier.
Seems Isabella went north to gather her forces. Yep.
And so far, I'm not sure how I feel about Fellowship.
The Empress is planning to give Isabella the slip and leave without. Then we'll need to move fast. I heard some better you than me. Meantime, never let it be.
So far, I found Fellowship to be kind of tedious. Your equipped gear helps bias the loot you earn. Stodes, I appreciate the share. All right, I guess I can start opening and breaking down shit. Like, what is this? Flail. Oh, we should maybe do the flail? I don't know. Most of this I'm not going to use. So. Who all wants the flail? Silk Road Online, no. I wish I had. I've heard a lot of good things about it. All right, I think most of this. Yeah. All right. Look into all that later. Reach the bridge. All right. Let's go. I want to go down or up. It was one of my favorite MMORPGs. It had pets you could go get, would follow, pick up stuff at the store. Are there any servers still existing for it? If the whole game revolves around endgame and has fast leveling, probably isn't much of a game. Well, you know, John, that's where you should look at Fellowship. Like it's actually, I mean, I checked yesterday just because I was so curious. That's too bad there's no private servers, but for Fellowship, I mean, there was like 20, 30,000 concurrent. I mean, I was surprised at where it was from a pop standpoint. Man, this person's just killing everything, man. Just running through it. I'm gonna just follow him. Where are you running to, brother? I lost my shield. All right, so what is he playing with? Bow? Is that why he's kicking everything's ass? I mean, he is also 7 levels above me, so. An amazing skill sets, combat crafting, upgradability, cohesive wasn't as popular as WoW. So is that when its time frame was out, like early 2000s, or? All right, what am I freaking doing? Where are we going here? ...2006. It's unfortunate it doesn't have any private servers. feel like most games that did, you know, that were solid, have come back out with private servers. So. And there's a lot of people right here all of a sudden. What's going on? Crazy, man. All of a sudden we've run into a bunch of folks. All right, where's this other captain guy? Is he up here? It's just a musketeer. Must be this way. Oh yeah, there he is. Shit, why are they all coming after me? All right, now where the hell are we supposed to go? Fleet Admiral Poe. I was a D2. Oh, yeah. Surprised there's so many people around here. And a lot of some level 70s as well. All right. Go over and get this portal, and we'll go try to kill this dude. Hopefully with some help. Imperial Shrine is a popular place to do chest runs for elite. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I was like, why are we all of a sudden... Like, we went from like no one was around to just like flush full of people that were much higher level than me. Unfortunately, it looks like they did not decide to come this way. Sadly. So I will have to face this guy alone. We'll see how this goes. Fleet Admiral Poe. Hello, sir. Oh, weird. Oh, he broke my shield. No, sir. PC specs, nothing super great. AMD 7950 3D. I mean, it's not bad either. And then a 40 60. So I don't have anything like super fancy, but I mean, it's not potato. So I've thought about at least upgrading my video card to the 5000 series, but I was waiting for the supers to come out,
That artifact to our captain.
and they just have not yet.
Can
So
handle the captain, but I'm not so sure about the Empress. Since when can the corrupted float around? A solid plan. But I can whip up a crew in the
he drops a cool armor set.
and we can get off. What?
Did I pick something up? I wasn't paying attention. What did I get? I will say some of the named stuff. Like, I like the names they use. And how they name some of their items. I will say that's pretty fun. Oh wait, what am I doing? Another soul trial? What's this one about? What do I gotta freaking do here? Like these have become more, much more too. So my computer's actually in a desk. So it gets upgraded. So I've basically been upgrading the same computer for years at this stage, like for 8 years. If you haven't played in 3 years, do you start all the way over? I think it's probably good if you do. Empress Zhao, is there something special that I need to know about the Empress here? Yeah, I really do think it's probably good to start over. It doesn't take long. It really doesn't. We would have already been 70 at this point from last weekend. It's just I couldn't get past the queue. All right, we got to defeat her. Is there anything special that I'm going to be an idiot about? Like, should I not be in the middle of this shit? What's going on? Why can I not hit her? Weird, man. Do you have any other phases? Oh, yeah. There we go. Answer that question. Shit, what just ran through me? I can't run fast. That's pretty cool. Son of a bitch. Not break the. How does this little mother? Alright, I gotta say this is actually not. This one seems more straightforward. They changed a ton. The whole main story quest and leveling is way different. Yeah. Again, that's all we've done. This is the main story quest. I've literally ignored everything else. And you fly through through leveling. Let me show you actually. Let me see. I should put this somewhere where I can show people easily.
Enough in hand here? As new ship yonder. What a beauty, eh? Just imagine all the unknowns she'll make known. The bounty and loot she'll uncover. The wild seas she'll tell.
Here we go.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am! That be. And don't you forget.
So this is an old. This is old.
I know.
Keep that in mind.
Abandoning the cause. But I still got anchors back in the old
Is it? Oh, an old video, I would say. But this is my computer. For anybody that's curious.
By the way, you really would make a fine first mate, you know. Just saying.
That's a non-Theory Forge channel. That was back before I really pushed Theory Forge towards that.
Grace, I'm ready. You better know what you're doing.
All right. Nowhere. Search for Prince Liang and Sun Fuchun on the shore. All right. But yeah, that's my actual computer. So the story behind that, we built our house, oh gosh, I don't even know now, 8 years ago. And I had this design in my head for literally about a year. And so I put it on paper. And the guys that made our cabinets, like, hey, I got a question for y'all. Might sound weird.
Is it true? Indeed.
But do you think you can make me this desk? They thought I was crazy. But it's been nice. It's been fun. I'll say the only thing that took a lot of figuring out was the I think we can fast travel back if I get over to here, right? The biggest thing that I had to figure out is cooling. Timothy, I appreciate the follow. Because there's actually 2 PCs inside. So the way I stream, the way the stream's set up, I actually have a stream PC and a gaming PC. So the gaming PC is on one side, stream PC is on the other. But it's all in the same desk. But the hardest thing figuring out was just cooling. You know, trying to understand. So I had to do a lot of learning about sound, you know, how many decibels is each fan, how do decibels add up, in terms of, you know, not wanting it to sound super loud. So this is interesting. I'll say it's medium. It's mildly loud. Well, not even mild. It's pretty minimal. I mean, you can definitely hear a hum, but outside of that, it's runs pretty well. About 6 months ago, I said screw it and bought a 4,000 pre-built gaming PC. Oh, I bet it's been a monster. I can imagine. What do you have inside of it? It's never made a sound. I imagine you got liquid cooling. Oh, hey, it's the I can't do that yet, so.
This is for me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick second and go
This was her rule.
go to the bathroom, see if my kids got breakfast. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. All right. All good. Yeah, it's looking cool. Alien War's been around a long time.
That was kind of you. I hope with that Liang can find closure and begin a new life. It is not an easy decision, but it is. I feel particularly bad walking away. Indeed. The prince has a long recovery ahead. I must prepare him for...
Dude, I don't even know what that's about on YouTube, so...
I mourn the loss of Empress Jo. It seems she was an exemplary leader, but at least there is a path forward.
You bamboozled me with whatever that was.
As an ally, and at least some small blow against the more. Commander Thorpe's defeat weakened the corrupted significantly in Great. I was working with the Rangers. I believe we found. Well, not yet. We could use a hero like X.
All right. Where are we headed now? Oh, wow. It's a long ways up there, man. I guess we're already up there. 964 gigs of RAM liquid cooling, 4090. I just wonder at what point do we no longer need to upgrade. I'm super curious what things like UE6 will require once they're out. We'll say I have 128 gigs of RAM, but that was just because of when we did node board testing for Ashes of Creation. Like I had the there were so many bad memory leaks at the start, just horrible. I was like, all right, well, I'll just double up my RAM. What corruption event? Is that what we're going to see in Ashes? No clue. Thought about liquid cooling for this, but the problem is because of how this is like my desk, it's like, I'm going to say 72 inches long or something. So it's obviously like an abnormal shape when it comes to computer components and cables and stuff. So like I had to do a lot of custom cabling, you know, so pretty much when looking at liquid cooling, it was pretty impossible just because of the what I would need from a cable length perspective. So. It's fine. I think I have like 12 fans total, which I know sounds like a lot, but they're all pretty low from sound perspective. They're pretty quiet fans, and they do the job just fine. So. Well, we're halfway through 60 already. That's kind of fast.
After a century of being away from this infernal island, I had forgotten the tension that permeates the air on Aeternum.
Follow the tracks.
But there's also
We got buffalo. It's cool.
It feels like one's constantly trading clarity and hope for this gift of eternal life. Perhaps this is why mankind was never worthy of such a thing. In the decades since I departed, Isabella has been busy, and her demon armies now dominate the land.
Demon armies.
May have been hindered upon arrival, but I will find a way to make amends for my sins, or let me be damned as well.
Why did it shoot it? Why did that happen? Oh, that's weird. All right, what's going on here? All right, this has gotten a little bit tough. Why am I falling like that? It's weird. Yeah, and of course we would have another person. Oh shit. I think that's partly from the ledge right here is making it kind of weird from an angle perspective. There's somebody's harvesting or something. Oh, it was you. Do I have points to spend? Oh, I do. Oh no, should I add more constitution? Is that pretty low? Yeah, there is a lot more story. We're kind of flying through things right now, just being transparent. On purpose. I don't even know how much this helps. Like if I add all of that in, I only get what, 200 points extra health. Whatever. Bow is broken. Maybe I'll switch to it. I mean, I guess I could put the bow just in a secondary slot to gain some passive experience with it. Of being able to kill things across your screen. Pretty sure. Did I get rid of the bow? I think I did. All right, we'll keep the next one we get. And we'll start leveling with it. Damn, they are hitting me freaking hard, man. What is going on? Next bow we get, we'll play around with. Also like being able to roll as a non-heavy. Oh, I that's been a complaint for sure of mine. I don't like when I try to dodge how it feels. For sure. I would rather be able to roll. Of course, the bow won't really work with my specs, so I don't know. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I would probably just be playing, oh, shit. Healing. Healing more than anything, but... Oh, fuck. Didn't know there'd be another guy there. But yeah, not being able to dodge roll is driving me a little crazy. Need to get you some infused regen potions. I think, is that not what I have? I don't know. What did I don't even remember what I put in here. Open the door.
I knew this moment would come. That you'd be... Yes. Captain Thorpe failed us. And my guidance as... You seek Isabella. And though my path has been twisted by steel and thorn, I travel the same road for the same purpose. I seek to... I still recall the day I discovered an angel visiting my church. Isabella de Leon, a young woman of unsurpassed devotion, seeking redemption for generations of family shame.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Infuse regen and use health.
I who first brought her to hear the mad
This is New World.
And strangely found myself joining their ill-fated expedition.
Available on Steam.
Aeternum, Isabella's aspiration became obsession. And when she drank from the fountain, her thirst for divine inspiration transformed into madness. As the crimson thickened in her eyes, so did the hold of the demonic parasite within her soul. She met the crew's questions with blood, leaving them as mindless husks. My heart shattered, my faith lost. I struck down the heretic.
It's actually got a pretty solid story. We've just been flying through it, not paying much attention.
Determined to return and make this right. In Rome, I gained access to the darkest archives of my order, and there found answers that promised salvation when I returned to these shores. I hired a captain to bring me back, but after shipwrecking on the island, I saw what happened. The blessing I intended for her was bestowed upon you instead.
Okay.
I
Wait,
still recall
what just
the day
happened?
I discovered an angel.
Read Father Russo's journal. Okay. Is that not what we just did?
The day I discovered an angel visiting my church. Isabella de Leon.
That was weird. Had to read it 3 times.
My life was restored. I came here seeking insight into Isabella's affairs. No, but I fear we...
All right, where to now? To the outpost. What's going on here, man? Why did the... Oh, summoning failed restricted area. What had that happen before? I mean, didn't we run here on a horse? Oh no, I actually didn't, do we? It's different. And they're kicking my ass a lot easier than they had before. Life staff is not a viable weapon. Oh, it felt slower. Felt a lot slower. I'm gonna try to find this path and just. Ah, there it is. It's still restricted area. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I started off with the life staff and the void gauntlet, and for sure the life staff felt slower to kill things than the void gauntlet. So I don't know how easy it would be or not. That's so many of these things outside there. I feel like this outpost is not taking care of its borders. All right, we could try some other different shit, I guess. Let's get through all this first.
I did not expect friendly welcome. Nor
Dark matter.
beaten back. Your comrades have confided to me. Oh, we must test the limits of this. Yes, memories from before.
What do we use dark matter for? Maybe we should try the flail. How does the flail feel? What about a blunderbuss? You mentioned the bow. What if you shoot things? Like, how's that go? I guess I'd have to respec though, wouldn't I? Because we're all strength. Didn't this used to tell you percentages? Like, what is it? What does the tier mean? Because I thought it used to say, like, before, you know, I don't know, for the rapier, like 60% dexterity, 40% strength or something. No matter what I try to use, I always go back to the bow and rapier. Yeah, so we'd have to really switch over to I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but I need to get a bow. I need to get a good bow and a rapier for us to do that first, I guess. My bow spear, and after struggling to barely dodge abilities, it's a heavy 3-shotty mobs from across the map. Feels great. All right. Well, once we get the actual, I guess we already have a spear, don't we? Well, oh wait, it tells you here now too. Sorry, they've changed some of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, it does down at the bottom. Scales with dexterity and strength. So do you go all strength, or sorry, all dex with the bow spear combo? I mean, not that it's super difficult, but it definitely feels definitely feel more squishy than I did before. Oh, everything is loot biased. Oh yeah, it actually did point that out, didn't it? So if you're wearing bow rapier, those weapons will drop for you. So you think we should go back? $520, $425 dex, 50 const. I wonder if I should go buy something then? And just try to get something to drop? Is that what we're, is that what we're thinking? Yeah, buying a cheap one would be easier. All right, well, let's do this. Once we get to a portal spot, we'll change around a little bit. Shit, what am I doing? I mean, they get some really big hits on me too. I don't know. For being in heavy, doesn't feel super good. But maybe I'm just doing a poor job trying to dodge. Did I just hit the wall? So if there's loot bias then too, I need to probably switch over all of my gear. Is that what I'm hearing as well? Do you just run light? I guess I got what, light. So we got chest. Gloves, maybe not the best, but it's something. Oh, I hate these fuckers. Why is this one down here shooting me? And this other musketeer is just chilling? There's like a rule of thumb that people follow, some sort of mix between mostly light and one or two medium. Right now you just use all light. Okay. That's true. All right, yeah. It just gave us another spear. Weird how that works, man. Okay. I wish my skill was high enough to mine. Skill light, you'll wear a medium chest and then the rest light. Okay. So, all right, I'll just have to pick around. I think this is like the only light chest. Or sorry, you said medium chest. All right, I'm sure we'll figure it out. How'd I miss? That was weird. I thought that was somebody else shooting. And I didn't notice the whole bias thing that you mentioned. I mean, yeah. Now I got what a. But now that you say that, there was a UI notification that popped up at some point, but I think it was mixed in with other stuff, so I didn't really pay much attention to it. That's different. Jesus Christ, how'd I get 3 of them? Where'd they all come from? Unprepared for that. All right. Up in here? Is that where we're going? How did I get you? All right, let's pick something up. What was this? Medium gloves. Back to the outpost we go. Oh, there's a flail. It kind of looks cool, though. Watching them swinging around. Actually, should I go get this fast travel spot real quick? Like it's not that far away. hell's this thing? We'll probably go. We're gonna be having a party here at my house in like a week, so I got a lot to do.
You have done well.
This is New World,
These objects harbor
so I'm probably gonna
has passed.
end in a half an hour rather than shit. Wrong button. Rather than
Paul,
11.
Of course you have. Still, follow me into the cliffs to the east, where we will
Fire staff. So if I open this now, like I wonder if it's already chosen, or if I put on a bow, does it give me a bow? He'll bring the cake. I would be totally fine with that. I wouldn't even try to tell you what to bring. All right, we're gonna go back. Actually, is there? I don't know these areas. Is there? Where's trading post? All right, weapons. Bows. Anything that's not like a ton of money. I mean, what should I start out with? Just like a. Oh shit! I ain't doing that. I need something cheap. What the hell? What's that about? Oh, it's legendary. Like Jesus, how people have that much money? All right, so I should probably just pop down to like a 4. Wait, there's nothing for sale. There's probably an easier way to search through this, is my guess. How do I filter? Just got the new bow artifact and it's awesome. All right, so hopefully, okay. So if we just buy like a cheap, I don't know, what's this? Ancient bow for 5 gold. Let's see what happens. We want to make it our main, probably. Oh, nice. Yeah, it worked. Okay. All right, now we need a rapier. And Lieutenant Dan may not have any legs, but he sure knows his New World. All right, here's my question. Who here, anywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, who knows where Lieutenant Dan's new legs, where the name comes from? I mean, I can just buy like a 4, right? Yeah, I mean, that's probably fun. It's like 10 gold. Yeah, I'm not asking you, of course. Yeah, it's from a movie. For anyone that's curious. All right, so what was it we were saying? Should have a medium chest. I mean, all I have is light stuff right now, though. So, but I guess we got to wear it anyway. It's just to start getting other stuff to drop, I guess. So we'll just try to find some of the best light things we have here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put the chest on anyways. All right. Out of pure coincidence, it also comes from something else entirely. Oh, there was a band? I didn't know that. No, for anyone that's never seen Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan is a character who is in that movie. And can you guess what happened to him? Lost his legs. So all right, we still only have heavy. So let me look and see if there's just anything light for legs and feet that we can just sort of grab for not too much money. Just so that we can start getting better stuff to drop, basically. 20 gold, that's not bad, right? I don't think we'll have grit, will we? We'll just buy that, that's fine. And then feet. Thrust, is that a rapier? Where do you get thrust from? A mage I would name Lieutenant Dan's magic legs. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, we're just gonna buy these anyways. All right, so can I, oh, that feels so much better already. Wow. Problem is, oh wait, no, we do have some skills. All right, so when you talk about your bow, like where do you guys, so what is your spec? Do you do skirmisher, hunter? Like what do you go down? You're talking about 3-shotting from across, right? I mean, finishing shot looks fine. Long range. More damage, fly faster. That seems decent. Using poison shot and rain of arrows from skirmisher, then rapid shot from hunter. Okay. Well, we're gonna go down your way, so. Rain of arrows, rapid shot. So, okay, so we'll have to go down. I wonder what's gonna be the best. Anything that's extra damage isn't bad, right? Rain of arrows bleed is good. Yeah. Do you slow them at all, or do you not have to worry about it? Dodge and weave next to. Oh, okay. All right, we'll just start with that. Kind of see how we go. I don't think I have anything for the rapier because I've not used it, so we'll just have to do our best with what we got. I guess I do need to respec. Shit, I'm doing my attributes as well. So. All right, and you said 450 dex, 50 constitution. Did you say you put some in intelligence? Doesn't seem right. I just earned a new world catch of some sorts thanks to your... Oh. Yeah, I guess there is some stuff to watch. Rapiers, all 3 skills on the left side. Okay. All right, so we'll just start pumping stuff into Dex here. You did say 50 constitution, right? Let me just do that. How are you getting 425? For constitution? We can go up 350 here. 510 points. I mean, we can always respec, right? Our health is lower, but it's fine. It's fine for now. Maybe I should go kill low level stuff to start with. Oh, that feels so much better being able to roll. That is by far the one thing that drove me nuts about heavy armor. It just feels so weird to try to get out of the way. Yeah, being able to roll after the stutter step feels like a new game, for sure. So what do you open with? Sorry, I'm trying to just familiarize myself. So we have rapid shot, rain of arrows, poison shot. So I'm assuming poison shot to start. And you'd only do rain of arrows once they're near you. I like that it was not that difficult to try to respec everything really fast. Probably underpowered at this point, but that's fine.
At last our bond is renewed. And wait, what is this?
Touch the relic. Most relevant.
But then, face to face.
The brooch, right?
judged by those things written in the books, according to their deeds.
Sorry, taking care of something. What do I touch now? Is it the logbook? I don't know.
No! All I held dear was drowned in shame, but corruption washes me clean.
My father, let this chalice pass from me, yet not as I will, but as you will.
I mean, there's only one left, right? That's the chalice.
I will not surrender the chalice. Enough! Our bond is severed.
We have done it. If those relics meant nothing to her, as she claimed, yes, but with your comrade...
All right, I want to get to using the bow. Oh, that actually kind of looks cool too. You can see the path of travel. Is that accurate? Does it actually tail off? Does anybody know? Have an arc like that. It is accurate. Oh, that's cool. I wish more games would do that so that you could actually see your path.
The prisoner seems to have captured all your attention since you arrived. That's a shame. I would welcome counsel. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Fire
pleased.
staff.
I sent a messenger. Please do. In the
Hey, we got 61 too, so hey, we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. Damn, how far we gotta go? 1.8. Oh, at least we got, we gotta be at the fast travel. That kind of drives me nuts a little bit. Oh, Flanker's got a lot of people watching over there. Do they have their, they were having a event or something, right? A PvP event? I wonder if that's going on today. What the fuck's going on with my eye, man? Best skills for me personally were 2 passes on the right side of the bow tree. Heavy arrows fly faster. Gravity takes longer. Makes headshots and breathe. Oh, that's good to know. So you're talking about aim true. I feel like I should practice or I'm going to die. All right, let's try. Oh, well, shit. Okay. I mean, that was definitely faster than than the two-handed sword. And I don't think I hit any headshots either, so. Do you use the auto aim? Like the tap targeting? Why is it retreating? Because it seems like I would be unable to do headshots. Using the auto, or not auto, the tap target. I already didn't know it was a thing. Oh, that roll felt so much better. Isn't it weird how you just get used to certain types of movement? And you just really, really miss it when you start playing a game that you don't have it. All right. I'm gonna go up here with the rapier. Why not? Play around. I don't have any skills, but hey, whatever. Nice. Where'd this links go? Oh, I can't climb, huh? Does honing stone work for a bow? I have to get new food too. Oh, that went right through him. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Yeah, I can see why you're using this rather than running in. It's almost unfair. Is there a meta in groups? Because I was, who was it? Somebody was saying that in PvP, that the two-handed sword was actually two-handed sword plus the big mace thing are actually not a bad combo. It was like a cheat code after playing melee for sure.
I don't understand.
Spam bow.
Save anyone. They hate us all.
Is that the meta?
And I am too weak. Brother.
A few of the bosses feel like they have hitbox the size of a nickel. I thought this person was dead.
Oh. A human is come.
That's weird looking
Your
shit.
passions are akin to angry earth. This is disquieting. You mistake our intention. Found her, raving in the forest. Yes, sister, cure. For human friend is there. You must.
Okay. What about enclosed spaces? Any tips? Oh, it looks like somebody else already been through here. Basically, just see things from afar and hope they don't. And if they happen to make it close, punish them with the rapier. I mean, it sounds like a very valid style. Hey, what's that up there? so much better. All right, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up, I guess? Up or out? I'm not familiar with the rapier, though. Might be a better choice. Oh, you went spear because it bleeds.
Did you transpose through
Is
the
this
Grimsey passage?
the game where you can morph into animals?
We are
No. That'd be cool, though.
Oh, so
This is New World. Travel to Cloud Garden. Oh yeah, Throne of Liberty. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking of. Wait, where am I headed? I think I'm heading the wrong place. What's going on here? Oh, I need to go up. Okay. So it's actually kind of fun to just shoot people with a bow. Oh, this feels so much better. I used rapid shot at first, but found that just normal headshots do more damage. What about hitting them with poison to start with? I guess maybe that wouldn't matter.
You. Tell me, is it hubris or stupid, or is it that you've come to gloat? Humans do so love.
Went
Of course
explosive
you do
instead.
not well.
I mean, it's good though if you can play it a couple of different ways and it feels right. That's pretty positive.
oh, I
What in hell's fury has happened? So sick? Nonsense. I remember I was worried, that's all. Worried. Oh, that's it. The angry... Ah, yes. This one.
She broken?
Huntress urges from afar. For you. We fair to...
She seems broken.
We cannot...
Adiana claims to be washing...
Oh. Yes.
Help her...
All right, where are we at? Damn, we've not really moved much into 61, have we? All right, so before I forget, let's go, not spear. I think this was the other one that you mentioned. And then what was it on the rapier? Blood side, right? I think that's what said we went. Right, we're just gonna do skills for now. So we have some buttons to press. Oh, shit. Didn't see you there. Hello. When you're using quickshot, does does that count headshot as well? So if all 3 arrows hit in quick succession for headshots. Nice. You ever notice how almost everything comes in 3s? Why do they do that? What is it about 3? Place 3 pheromones. I mean, even the quick shots, 3 arrows. Like it's a magical number. Sweet. Just feels... I keep saying it, but I have to keep saying it. Just feels so much, brother. What are we watching? You mean New World, the game? I was told 3rd was the one with the hairy chest. Oh no, there's a 4th pheromone. Never mind. I was wrong. My bad. Oh, I thought he was dropping something. He blew up on me. Oh well. Yeah, we're just in the world of New World. Trying to get to the new content. Unfortunately, all week I had to fight the Q boss. Oh, hey, we got nuts. Invisible nuts. Oh no, they're right there. If you see them, you gotta grab them. That's the rule. If you see the nuts, you gotta grab the nuts. That is our rule. All right, where are we headed? Oh, does it say down? No, up? All right, we'll go get this. That's why I hate hemp. Oh, yeah, you have to stop and pick it up. Hey, look, we got a cloth hood. Yeah, you know, nuts can be hard to find, man. So when you see them, when you step on them especially, you got to pick them up. If you step on the nuts, you got to pick up the nuts.
Exhibit cooperative reactions clear. Do not
All right.
communicate. On deep. AE, try. Cull the herd. No actual culling herd. No actual culling herd. Hard to say. Hard to say.
Up here.
Zero violence. AE.
I'm stuck.
Much violence. Much violence. B to C. Rabid dogs to starving cat.
Oh, how'd I miss?
Powerful ally. Allaying. No discernible. No discernible, however. Near dusk fungus. Blighters congregate. At fungus. Our fungus. At fungus. Our fungus. At fungus. Our fungus. Near! At times. Seems time.
I mean, that's just so much easier. I don't know.
Meredith was right.
I probably sound like an idiot because I keep talking about how much easier it is. Oh, wells.
I am tired, Soul Warden. Give it here. Ha! Apparent, perhaps.
Defeat Angry Earth. Where are they? Might ruin every other weapon combo. I think it already has. For sure. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I don't. I'm sitting here thinking, what was I doing with the axe for so long? Oh, poor little thing. We're going to take your meat. What's going on here? All right, guys. We're almost going to be done for the day. I think me finish a couple more of these. See how close we get to 62. Done streaming for the day. I'll probably try to come back. Again, I'd like for us to get to the Nighthaven stuff and see what it's like. So. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit, I got a bunch on me. Well, that's interesting scenario. What to do there? I guess evasion was fine. You know, did I actually die faster than maybe? Got held up. All right, Lieutenant Dan's. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the fun. Oh, where are we going now? Craft the... Oh, at your camp. Can I use their camp? Aw. What's the button for camp again? I just don't use camping. Oh well, this might just be where we end. All right, guys. Yeah, it's a little bit over than I thought we'd go. So we're gonna go ahead and be done for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I gotta catch up on stuff around the house. So appreciate all the fun again. Just kind of hanging out in New World. Long term, we'll probably hang out here for the next, 2 weekends? We'll see. And then once we get into November, things really kind of pick up with stuff. We're going to have to pick and choose a little bit about what we do. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. We're going to go one at a time like usual, TikTok. I will see you all later. YouTube folks as well. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you all later as well.